Hi, I'm Stacey-Ann Morris, and I'm a proud BGC Ottawa alumna. And so, growing up, I was raised by mom solo. My mom raised me solo, but then she met my stepdad along the way. But especially in the summertime, like this was the spot where it was my club, right? I call it my summer camp, right? And I remember being like in elementary school and hating that question when teachers would ask, what did you guys do over the summer before coming to the club? Because I didn't have anything to do in the summer, right? But coming to the club, I had so many things to say in September to my peers and to my teachers. And so it becomes a family affair because my parents were like, okay, like she's okay. She's okay, and she's developing friends and she's developing skills. And so I feel like the club is not just for the youth, but it extends beyond that, that sense of belonging. I'm really, really grateful for the club because it definitely was a huge piece of like my family dynamics.
What was a personal challenge where the clubhouse or your experience at BGC Ottawa helped you through?
Growing up, when it came to sports, it's not my forte, especially sports with my hands. And so growing up in the school, I was always like the last kid to be selected. But when I came to the BGC Ottawa club right here in Ronquilbus, there was no tryouts. It was just come as you are. And it was great to be part of a community and to be part of friends and being able to play basketball for fun, and just that developed my confidence.
Hi, I'm Amanda Kingsland, and I'm a proud BGC Ottawa alumna.
What was your favorite activity at the club and why?
It's a tough one. One of the best things about the club is that no 2 days needed to be the same. Depending on which friends you had around, it meant different activities depending on what they liked. One of the things that when I was a member, one of the things I always loved, and my dad would bring us to the clubhouse to swim. And so that was always fun for my brother and I. But I always loved doing whatever the group I was with was doing, because I learned so much stuff, right? You get to try your hand at a ton of different stuff, whether it's sports or whether it's on the more artistic side of what you want to do. And I think one of the best things about what we do here, what the club offers, is that you can do that. You can try everything. If you're interested in music but can't get your hands on instruments, they have that here. If you love to paint but don't have a paintbrush, you can do that here too. So I don't know if it's one activity. I just am flooded with memories of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I could totally relate. Like going home and after each day, my parents like, okay, so what did you do? And like, okay, this is what I did today. And like you said, 2 days, every day is not the same. So I totally relate. Why do you continue to give back?
I always say with a bunch of the alumni when we're talking, we always say we bleed green. I'm where I am as a woman, as a person in this community because of the Boys and Girls Club. And it put me on a path of knowing what I want and going for it. And it allowed me to then invest in what I believed in. And when you invest in the people around you, it comes back to you tenfold. And I really believe that. And so I invest in this organization that invested in me, and I continue to give back because it put me in the position to be where I am at today.
My name is Lina Morales, and I am a proud BGC alumni.
What did the club teach you?
I think the club taught me a lot about creating opportunity. I think that coming to Canada, coming to like a new city, a new country, there was a lot that I didn't really know, and my parents really couldn't guide me through. So I think having the club to rely on and having mentors and staff there, it really taught me how to create those opportunities for myself, and that there was so much more that I could do beyond what I thought.
And let's like kind of roll with that. So why do you continue to give back, right? Why do you continue to be plugged into the community?
I think I just saw how much of an impact and how much growth that I was able to have for myself that I would love to be a part of someone creating that for someone else. So you really see it with the youth that show up, that are always present, are always so dedicated, and you know, from seeing a youth who's super shy day one, maybe unsure like I was, that I was like, no, maybe I don't like this place, to then being, oh my gosh, I want to be here 4 or 5 times a week. I'm begging my mom to bring me here, you know? So I think that when you see that motivation, that drive, you really want to just kind of be a part of it.